Good morning from Prudent Prosperity, Friday, October 10th. Here are 5 things you need to know today. Number 1, stock futures are higher this morning as the market looks to rebound from Thursday's downer. Futures linked to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the benchmark S&P 500, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq were each up 0.2% recently. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq come into today's session up 0.2% for the week, while the Dow has lost 0.8% over the period. Investors will be keeping a close eye on consumer sentiment data that's slated for release this morning. Gold futures were up about 1%, trading at around $4,010 an ounce, after slipping below the $4,000 threshold on Thursday following several days of record highs. Bitcoin was trading at $121,500, up slightly from its overnight lows. The yield on the 10-year Treasury note, which influences interest rates on consumer loans, declined to 4.1% from 4.15% yesterday afternoon. Number 2, despite a federal government shutdown that is now in its 10th day, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will reportedly bring back some furloughed employees in order to produce the Consumer Price Index (CPI) inflation report for September. The Wall Street Journal reported that employees who produce the inflation data are being brought back because the data is used to calculate Social Security payments. The CPI report was originally scheduled for release next Wednesday, though it's unclear when the data will now be released. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees have been told to stay home as legislators continue to negotiate over the expiring healthcare subsidies that are at the root of the shutdown. Number 3, shares of Nvidia are poised to add to their record highs following a week of encouraging developments for the AI chipmaker. Bloomberg reported that the U.S. approved the sale of several $1 billion worth of Nvidia AI chip sales to the United Arab Emirates. The deal comes amid progress in negotiations between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia on a chip deal that would include Nvidia, according to a Wall Street Journal report. CEO Jensen Huang earlier this week said that AI has substantially boosted demand for computing power, comments that gave the stock a boost. Nvidia shares were up 0.7% in recent pre-market trading, after tacking on nearly 2% yesterday. The stock has gained 43% since the start of the year, boosting its market capitalization to around $4.7 trillion, making it the world's most valuable company by a wide margin. Number 4, shares of Applied Digital surged in pre-market trading after the AI data center builder posted better than expected earnings and reported on new deals. The Nvidia-backed firm reported an 84% jump in quarterly revenue to $64.2 million, above the $54.5 million projected by analysts tracked by Visible Alpha. Applied Digital reported an adjusted loss of 3 cents a share, in line with Wall Street analysts' expectations. The firm also said it finalized a new lease agreement with AI infrastructure provider CoreWeave, bringing the total revenue for its North Dakota facility to $11 billion. Applied Digital shares, which had gained 280% so far this year as of yesterday's close, were up nearly 30% before the bell Friday. Number 5, shares of Levi Strauss slumped in pre-market trading after the jeans maker reported better than expected earnings and raised its full-year outlook despite facing continued tariff pressures. Levi's reported a 7% increase in third-quarter revenue to $1.54 billion, slightly above analysts' consensus view of $1.5 billion. The company reported adjusted earnings per share of 34 cents, above the 31 cents Wall Street had expected. Levi's also said it now expects 2025 revenue to rise 6% and adjusted EPS to be between $1.27 and $1.32 per share, both above prior estimates. Levi's raised its estimates despite projecting tariffs of 30% on Chinese imports and 20% on goods from other countries. The stock was down 7.5% recently. And that's it for today.
If any of today's insights sparked a question or made you think about your own financial journey, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Let's take your next step together, strategically and confidently. And always remember, stay prudent, stay prosperous, Make it a great day.